The luxurious life of Michael Jordan, the billionaire empire of the GOAT. Imagine this. A skinny kid from Wilmington, North Carolina gets cut from his high school varsity basketball team for being too short and not good enough. He goes home, locks himself in his room, and cries his eyes out. Fast forward decades later, and that same kid is relaxing on an $80 million custom super yacht, sipping premium tequila while his private jet with the iconic Jumpman logo waits nearby. That's the life of Michael Jordan. Known as MJ, his Airness, and the GOAT, he didn't just dominate basketball. He turned his legendary competitive mindset into a business empire. After retiring, Jordan transformed himself from a global sports icon into a billionaire mogul through smart investments, Nike royalties, and ruthless business hustle. Welcome to the ultimate high-stakes tour, the luxurious life of the GOAT. We are about to look beyond the titles and the MVP trophies to explore a world where the only thing higher than Michael Jordan's vertical leap is his staggering net worth. Buckle up, this ride is smoother, faster, and much more expensive than a Gulfstream G550 at cruising altitude. The drive, how the icon was built. Before the billions, there was a working-class kid named Michael Jordan growing up in Wilmington, North Carolina after being born in Brooklyn. He started out loving baseball, but basketball soon became his obsession. In high school, he faced a major setback when he was cut from varsity, a moment that fueled his relentless work ethic. That drive led him to UNC, where he hit the iconic game winner in the 1982 NCAA championship. Drafted third overall by the Chicago Bulls in 1984, Jordan quickly transformed the NBA. He became Rookie of the Year, rocked up scoring titles, and eventually led the Bulls to 6 championships in the 1990s, winning Finals MVP every time. Along the way, he stacked up MVP awards, a Defensive Player of the Year title, and set a playoff scoring record that still stands. He didn't just play basketball, he redefined dominance, turning setbacks into fuel and building one of the greatest careers in sports history. The Golden Agreement, changing the business of sport. While Michael Jordan dominated the court, his real financial breakthrough came from a rookie-year deal with Nike in 1984. Instead of a standard endorsement, he secured an unusual contract with included royalties, something rare at the time. That deal launched the Air Jordan brand, which exploded beyond expectations, turning sneakers into a global cultural movement and helping define modern sneaker culture. What Nike expected to be a small success became a billion-dollar empire. Today, the Jordan brand still generates billions annually for Nike, with Jordan reportedly earning hundreds of millions each year in royalties alone, far more than his total NBA salary combined. By separating his brand from his playing career, Jordan built a lasting business empire. His wealth, now estimated in billions, is largely driven by his Nike partnership, making him one of the most successful athlete entrepreneurs in history.
The palatial homes, castles fit for a king. For Michael Jordan, home is less about comfort and more about status, privacy, and space to live on his own terms. His main residence is a massive 26,000-square-foot mansion inside the Bears Club in Jupiter, Florida, a private, ultra-exclusive golf community where he enjoys security, luxury, and immediate access to world-class courses. He bought the land in 2011 and invested heavily into expanding it into a private estate. He also owns his famous Highland Park mansion in Illinois, a 56,000-square-foot compound built during his Bulls era, complete with an indoor basketball court, golf and tennis facilities, and luxury entertainment spaces. Despite multiple attempts to sell it, the property remains unsold and iconic. Beyond these, he holds additional homes in places like North Carolina and Utah, while living in Florida with his wife Yvette Prieto and their twin daughters. Even in retirement, his real estate reflects the same themes as his career: control, exclusivity, and elite performance. The Grand Toy Collection: Wheels, Wings, and Waves. For Michael Jordan, competitiveness is perfectly captured by his obsession with speed. His personal garage has always been a petrolhead's fantasy camp. From his early days on the Bulls, where he famously drove himself to practice in custom sports cars with personalized MJ plates, he has owned countless Ferrari models, including a classic red Testarossa, a 550 Maranello, and a modern 599 GTB Ferrano. Luxurious Aston Martins, including the DB7 and DB9, a stunning Bentley Continental GT, and multiple top-tier Mercedes-Benz vehicles. This collection famously includes the ultra-rare Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722 edition, a supercar worth millions today. Classic American sports cars like high-performance Corvettes and custom-built Porsches. And he has been linked to owning an ultra-exclusive Bugatti Veyron Sang-Nor. For Michael Jordan, luxury means total freedom from traffic and schedules. He owns a custom $61 million Gulfstream G550 private jet, instantly recognizable by its Air Jordan-inspired paint design and the call sign N236MJ, which nods to his jersey number, 6 championships, and initials. It serves as his fast-moving base for global business and travel. When he wants to truly disconnect, he turns to the sea aboard his $80 million super yacht, Joy. The yacht is pure extravagance. Luxury suites, spa, gym, helipad, and even a full indoor basketball court where he can still shoot hoops in the middle of the ocean. He also owns sport fishing yachts like Catch 23, used for marlin tournaments and quiet escapes. Together, these assets reflect a lifestyle built on performance, privacy, and constant movement, even in retirement. Golf is the game. Slaughterhouse 23. For Michael Jordan, post-retirement didn't mean slow down, it meant golf. The game was always his addiction, even during the peak of his Bulls career, where he was famously known to sneak in a round of golf on game days before tip-off. But when he became a billionaire, he got tired of the slow pace and crowded fairways of standard high-end clubs. The ultimate competitor needed a home course designed specifically for him. So, he built one. Welcome to the Grove 23, an ultra-private, invitation-only 18-hole golf masterpiece located in Hobsund, Florida.
The club is so exclusive, it is referred to by members as Slaughterhouse 23. Only a selected group, estimated at fewer than 100 members, including fellow golf pros, other athletic icons, and billionaires, have access. He hand-picked the membership list. The course itself was designed with Jordan's direct input, including adjustments made to benefit a golfer with his specific handicap, and reportedly, course features that cleverly penalize golfers who bet against him. The futuristic 15,000-square-foot clubhouse is architectural genius, offering stunning views and, naturally, a world-class cigar lounge. The most famous amenity, the food and beverage cart, isn't a person driving a cart. Instead, Grove 23 utilizes a drone delivery system to drop drinks and high-end snacks directly to golfers on the course, ensuring they never have to break their rhythm waiting for service. Jordan's custom Carolina blue golf cart, complete with a Jumpman logo and specialized MJ touches, is iconic. For Michael Jordan, golf is not a relaxing pastime, it is the new NBA Finals. He approaches bogeys on the back nine with the same furious, focused intensity he used for a fourth-quarter deficit against the Pistons. The business empire, beyond Nike. The true luxury of Michael Jordan's life is how his fortune isn't just spent, it's aggressively multiplied. His Nike deal was the start, but his portfolio is business genius. His single largest investment was the purchase of the majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets NBA team in 2010. While they struggled on the court, team valuations soared.
He purchased the team for approximately $275 million. In 2023, he sold the majority stake at a team valuation of approximately $3 billion, netting an absolutely massive profit on his original investment. He did, however, retain a minority ownership stake, keeping him connected to the league. His empire extends further. He is the co-owner of NASCAR Team 2311 Racing with driver Denny Hamlin and star Bubba Wallace. He is a founding partner in the luxury tequila brand Cincoro Tequila, partnering with other NBA owners, a brand known for its distinctive bottle and super premium price point. He is an early and significant investor in the gaming and sports betting giant DraftKings. He owns multiple fine dining restaurants, including Michael Jordan's Steakhouse, with high-end locations in Chicago, Florida, and Connecticut. Success hasn't made him distant either. It has funded a massive multi-million-dollar philanthropic impact. Jordan's donations have been profound. Hundreds of millions to Make-A-Wish, where he is the all-time leading celebrity donor, millions to establish Novant health clinics in underserved North Carolina communities, in a historic $100 million pledge to support organizations dedicated to ensuring racial equality, social justice, and greater access to education. A day in the life. Human, driven, legendary. So what does a standard day look like for a man who has conquered sports and commerce? The routine is a careful blend of structure, business discipline, and curated enjoyment. An early morning workout is non-negotiable. Maintaining physical fitness still matters. That's often followed by hours on the links at Grove 23, the primary venue for his intense post-retirement competition, often featuring significant but friendly bets. Evenings might involve board calls, reviewing team metrics, and finalizing marketing strategies. The downtime is focused and private. A high-end steak dinner, perhaps with a rare aged cigar and his favorite tequila, surrounded by his closest, most loyal circle of friends and family. Friends describe him as loyal, intensely private, funny, and surprisingly generous to those he trusts. The same man who once bet heavily on simple golf games with trash talk still brings that competitive fire to every interaction. Yet, he is relatable, worrying about raising grounded, humble kids amidst extraordinary wealth, reflecting on the painful losses that ultimately fueled his championships, and finding simple, profound pleasures in quiet days on the ocean. His competitiveness is not a myth, it was practice. It was practicing relentlessly when others were sleeping. That legendary drive didn't dull in retirement, it was simply redirected from the hardwood into empire building and hobbies. At 63, he is living proof that greatness doesn't end, it simply evolves. The legacy that keeps soaring. Michael Jordan's luxurious life is not about flashy consumption or empty status symbols. It is the physical reward for an unmatched, obsessive pursuit of excellence. It is the prize for daring to take smart risks, for building the blueprint of turning Be Like Mike from a commercial jingle into a globally dominant empire. From a dirt North Carolina driveway where he struggled to beat his older brother, to the pristine decks of a 230-foot super yacht, his journey humanizes the sheer scale of American ambition, the sweat, the failures, the agonizing comebacks, and the absolute joy of winning. He remains the ultimate reminder that with drive, discipline, and a psychotic will to work, even the impossible becomes routine. His story isn't just about luxury cars and mansions, it is about a kid who simply refused to stay grounded and lifted the entire world along with him. So next time you lace up a fresh pair of Air Jordans or watch a classic 90s highlight reel, remember, the man behind the myth is out there, probably sinking putts at a custom course in Florida, closing a billion-dollar deal, or enjoying the open sea. He is still out there, chasing that very next win. Because for Michael Jordan, the game never really ends. It just keeps leveling up. What are you waiting for? If MJ's journey from the varsity cut to billionaire status fired you up, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps us keep creating content like this. Don't forget to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the legendary lives of the world's highest achievers. and drop a comment below. We want to know, what is your absolute favorite Michael Jordan moment? Was it a clutch shot on the court or one of his brilliant business moves off the court? Let's get the GOAT conversation going. Remember that kid from Wilmington? Elevate everything and be like Mike.